Good morning, people. I'm just up. Thoughts are flowing out completely. Had to get out of bed, stick on the camera. I just did a video called "Fitting In As" and just yesterday, and talking about how it is in life trying to fit into a category of only two options, male and female. And somebody, thank God, thankfully, has commented on it. And it's there for all to see, I think, this comment. It says, "I've sort of changed my own appearance. I'm XXY, didn't know. Thought I was transgender." Hello people out there, transgenders. You know, the person continues to say, "I discovered that I'm XXY." Now, see, the thing is, if I didn't know I was XXY, I would more than likely be transgender myself. Because I'd be like, no, I don't fit into the male thing. And people would say, "So you feel more female?" And I'd say, yeah, I really do. I mean, if I had to be one or the other, I'd be female, you know. But they'd say, "But you look male." And I'd say, "Yeah, I know I look male, yeah. But remember when I was 12, and remember when I was 8, and remember when I was 17, and remember when I was 19, and remember when I was 24. I didn't have any facial hair on myself, and I looked more female, or at least I acted more female. Let's say that, because I didn't actually look more female, but I acted more female. My behaviour was more feminine. Now, are we ever going to get rid of this idea of feminism, or feminine and masculine? You know, because it's really ridiculous. People are all sorts of different types. You've got women out there with mustaches, okay? And you know damn well that they're women. You know that if you took their trousers off, that they would have vaginas underneath. Or if we've got young teenagers watching, they don't want to hear the word vagina, they want to hear pussy. Okay, yeah, I don't mind any word you want, except for cunt. Cunt is not a good word. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's a very interesting idea that I've always had in my head, but I suppose I haven't really said it in a video. And yesterday I did it. Fitting In As is what the video is called, and it's about, you know, why people have to fit into society, basically because they don't want to stand out. And I'm so happy that this person who has called themselves transgender most of their lives, and it will still continue to take estrogen, because there are a lot of, by the way, XXY Klinefelter syndrome or XXY people out there, because there are not just XXY males out there, as they like to term Klinefelter syndrome. There's actually XXY females out there too. So males, females, please stop it, people. We are people, and we're all different. And yeah, I probably would have taken estrogen myself if I'd bloody known, if the doctors had actually given me a choice. But they saw me as male, so they thought I was lacking in testosterone, so they prescribed testosterone for me. They didn't even mention estrogen. And I think that's very wrong. And I would hope that in the next few years that us people will stop the ill practices of doctors, and that is by doctors prescribing what they think is right instead of asking the patient and giving the patient options. Then the second thing we need to stop doctors doing is misdiagnosing people. Stop doctors telling people that they are transgendered when in fact that they're naturally intersexed, like I am, and that you can still be transgender because trans is a choice. It's actually a choice. And I think there are reasons that haven't been explained yet in medical studies. They haven't explained really why many people become transgender. And maybe transgenderism is a bullshit story in itself, because maybe these people are actually not changing at all. They're just doing they're doing what they want. If you think about all the people, especially in America, but I suppose all over the world really, but start in America, this plastic surgery of changing the body look of yourself because you didn't like your nose, or you didn't like your chin, so you change it, you'd sculpt it and change it into what you want so that you'd look more desirable. I understand that. I disagree with it, even though I got a mastectomy. By the way, this is my good t-shirt here, because I can actually stick my little nipple through the hole. There you go. That's my nipple there. Very good for women to get in there and suck it. Pervert, yes I am. That's why I don't live in Ireland. Couldn't survive in Ireland. They're not pervert enough for me. So I'll leave it at that, people. You know, there's a lot of things we need to do, changing doctors' minds, basically, instead of doctors changing their patients' minds and making their patients believe that there's something they're not. You know, as this person is a great example, and thank you for putting your story up there for an example for me. Is in London, yeah, because you've discovered your XXY. I don't know how old you are. You thought you were transgender. You still can be transgender, but you're not just transgender. You're XXY, and I completely understand you wanting to put on female clothes, and you've still got your testicles and penis, and I completely understand that. You know, okay, I don't know if you've seen me in my gear, but I don't go out with my gear, only rarely, because I don't want to stick out. I look so male at this stage that, you know, well, I mean, I can't get into that in this video. It's probably 10 minutes now. Goodbye, ciao ciao.